Watch that, who dead? 2 fish here. Fire is the sun, you know. That's right. So you wake up every morning just like the sun, you know. And you rise, you know, like the sun. And you go up and go around and go around and we do it. You know what I mean? And then you go down and the sun set again and you go sleep. And you wake up tomorrow morning, the sun rise every morning. So as sun is you, that is the fire, you know, of life, you know, which is sun, you know. And them things that the whole cycle of how everything works, we are very much a part of it. So they can't kill you. It's not something like you go, okay, you go come and raise from the dead or something. Oh, you never yet ever die.
You have some youth who come and them. You have some youth who have some traits of them parents and you know some qualities and some you know of them parents, but you know with Addis coming like those qualities are more pronounced and those characteristics stand out very very clear. It's almost like you know joke about almost all the time say like it's almost like Pablo put on a new suit of clothes, you know, and the whole fact that Addis, the meaning of Addis is new, you know, in Amharic language is new. So you check out the mystic story, so you have the new Pablo.
And I record that. And I said, shut up, man, sound like you just play Java. And I said, what? I don't even know. You'd have the real old school rap.
One thing you can't leave out is the ancestor them, you know.
No.
And without that balance, that's why we love Africa, so cause that balance of young. You know, Africa, them love them old people.
Yeah.
In Western and in ancient, all ancient society. Because them old people have the wisdom to give the young people the balance now with for them strength. Because when the youth strong now and get back these ancient wisdom now and them learn certain knowledge. Because that's what happened to Western society, you know.
Yeah.
The youth, them just so rebellious against what them people, them say. That they have no foundation to build on. So every generation come and do about the same thing then.
Yeah, mistake them.
Yeah. So, you know, it's not like something where you know, like in Africa you have like an initiation thing. We have to go through for turn a man. I mean the Jewish people kinda them have them bar mitzvah and them have them, little thing and thing. But as a rule in the West, we don't do them thing there. Like passage of into so that you have that foundation to build on and we all like them you don't know certain thing till you reach 12. Yeah. Your father call you and say, come here boy, you're 12 now. You know, take this and that and say I saw you for do this and I saw you for make money and say if this and you get that
foundation.
Yeah. Where you can know now you're in a confident now you're going at that and your tradition solid and your culture intact and we lose that in the West here. Is it Rasta now try get back together?
Yeah, we are carrying the torch.
Yeah, and I try to see if we can get back more back a little culture where within naturality and where all race and all people can come relate back to it because that Rasta come for that, bring back all the races them back together again and realize the oneness.
songs and sing praises unto the King too. You know, that is one of the purpose of the music. You know, we praise Jah in a song, in psalms, you know, and upon instruments. So, in terms of that, I would have loved to see that the music progress to that level. You know, not only you have your commercial level, but you have that divine spirituality in music that when you listen to it, it's like almost like your eyes, your heart, your mind and your heart lift up to Zion. And I don't want to point up another ear, but it's like, you know, lifting up of your spirit. You know, not many music move I and I that way. You know, we just hope so the movement gets more solid and strong and solidified. You know, so that's what I feel. So I define level. Listen to Addis because I'm playing instrumentality as well, and the rhythms and the tunes, you know, might not is not words, you know, it's music, it's song, but carry to that place, you know, have that power to carry to that place. So we like our music, you know. And father music was like that.
Because when a fan is not a commercial thing.
Yeah.
You understand? Follow them and them stick to the vinyl thing and them press vinyls regardless of how the market's doing and what happened. And if vinyl has sell or
Nothing,
you know,
yeah.
this
I'm
has
not
sell,
care about
that
that.
sell, them not care, you know? And that's the same thing with it, just to keep the thing alive and keep the culture
Sustain
alive.
it, yeah.
Because within that culture now of reggae, you will find Rastafari.
The things that I would hear my dad discuss and reasons that he will be in with his brethren. Some of these things are, few of these things are many, is to come forth in these times. You know, planes dropping from the sky and fireballs and all type of different realities is to come forward. So we know that it's not just a matter of speaking and not knowing what they were talking of. It's just a natural mystic that they were a part of and that all of us pretty much are a part of. It's a matter of tuning in like a radio station. It's not really something where you have to go find it or look for it or really take much time. It's pretty much already inside.
It's in the ear right now. If you take a radio and drop the antenna, you can pick up all the frequencies and a man can pick it up too.
Look at the speaker them in the phone and
Yeah, man. So it's like enough time and we don't have all a little radio in the corner, always turn on, you know, and we did that talk and just low. And then when I say, yo, you know, say Dennis Brown and thing, and, you know, and then all of a sudden, Dennis Brown tune drop on her, you know, at some time, you know, somebody says something about Dennis Brown on the radio, and it's a message just like, oh, we just mentioned Addis name while ago, and boom, it's a message.
I was born in New Jersey, United States, 1989. And I came to Jamaica to live with my father, with my mom, at the age of 8 months or so. And that was pretty much where, of course it began before that, but that's where everything kind of started because I was brought right into the home of, you know, like I said, Augustus Pablo. So it's like, it's a world of its own, you know, being in that type of household.
You have no pool for musician, but you only have a few maestros. So Pablo is definitely a maestro. That means no man, Dean Fraser is a maestro too. See, Clive Hunt is a maestro. See me I say? Yeah, well, I mean, when I say maestro, him can tell the man, say, yo, your time now. And or when musicians are in their company, everybody just knows, say, him a lead the pack. You don't even have to say, yo, make Dean control it. Everybody knows, say, you know, even though everybody's a professional musician, them come in, it's like them funny, it's like them just skip Pablo, you know, they become the maestro, you know.
Is a perfect pitch.
See,
Perfect pitch, yes. You know, we are yeah, Clive Hunt is a pitch like that. But Pablo now, why them is perfect pitch on it? So Dean Fraser as a man can reproduce any song. And him know the harmony if you go 1, 2, 3, and him know the thing and him can reproduce any song. If you say, one thing, don't be ding dong, him can just play that there, just like that. Pablo no, is a creation. He might go from the depths of the subconscious, right? And bring up those ancient feeling of the connection where we have with the omnipotent and the omnipresent and them omniting them.
Yeah? Omniting them.
Yeah, right.
I think that involvement led to more interest in developing my sound on my own or something unique. And of course, the melodica was there, and I always had interest in it, but I never really had the confidence to pursue it because of the legendary status of all that is like it's so high that you don't really want to step into something unless you can really, fulfill the requirements. So I took my time and just practicing and going amongst the elders like Kojo and China and Sangi Davis and many others who inspired me and encouraged me as well to pursue because they could see something that maybe even I couldn't see at the time.
Addis was pretty young when Pablo forward, Pablo, make a move and thing. So to see him now with certain characteristics that I don't know if he can say that, if he was bold enough to even, observe, but it come out naturally in him. So I have to just say it's an inborn thing, talking about, just the tone and voice. Gesticulation of him hand and the way him think, the way him move. Yeah, it's pretty much just exactly like Pablo. We give thanks is almost like a face Jackie I and I forward I and I bridge,
No, Augustus Pablo from around 6 years old. Ended up knowing him son when 28 years old. And they leave out in and out of Jamaica. I met him back 6 years ago. And hear him blowing into an instrument and realized that this young man is Pablo Rebirth.
Almost like a UN, if you want to call it, a United Nations of music, where you see people from all over the world come together to play music, do business, and create a lot of works which, reach out to the world.
Sweet, not the sweetest. That's the bar.
From the day of the seed, I say from the sun seed and the seed tree there.
And the seed tree.
From the seed. I know the seed, but I say, must not seed. They don't know what seed, what's the difference.
So you see them people eat them fruits and dash with the seed. I don't even know that 100 of the same fruit that
gone.
yeah. I said, go on, it's the truth, you know the fruit and the truth.
The founder of the course, Earl China Smith, legendary guitarist, prolific musician, singer, songwriter. When did I meet China? Of course, probably as a baby or times, but as an adult, recognizing I meet him, probably the age of 17 or so. I think I did one of my schoolmates just to kind of introduce him to him. And introduce myself, of course, but because my brother to play piano as well, I know that she knows that I was lovely with that. And I just keep in general play music and have talent and drive for it. So I always like connecting people who I feel sure we connected or it makes sense to be connected. From there, it was like I don't leave, I've been there ever since.
Concept guitar, C sharp, is how we say. And China playing the silent saxophone. Father and drums, Augustus Pablo, Addis Pablo, and melodica, and Sellasie and drums, and Charlie, and bass, and the bass, chip, and bass drum, and Marlon and guitar, and da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, well, greetings. Kiddusa is saying, you know, it's been a long history of the reggae music, and Augustus Pablo was one of the young pillars in the early 70s coming through. Who happened to have been a friend and a brother of mine. And at this time we see young Addis, who is taking up the reins and is now riding that reggae musical vehicle.
For me, the music that Addis is doing in terms of his melodica and roots reggae productions with his melodica, such as the work that he is doing with JahSolidRock, you know, and the work on this album. It's like a new reggae refreshing song, but at the same time, Addis brings that roots and that make it feel like he's in the 70s with the melodica. Not even a funny story, but a mystic story.
Oh, it appeared, yeah.
This first, like Addis' first melodica. Addis' first melodica where he intended on buying for himself and own for himself, you know. Now this melodica, order it off eBay.
Yeah, man.
Order the melodica off eBay. While going to do the order, it approved and them send the melodica without us even paying for it, see? And when we start searching and looking to see if we can find the person who sells with the melodica,
you can't find
disappear. You can't
like
find
a
the
mystic
person.
one, yeah.
Don't know where the melodica comes from.
Yeah,
disappear, you know.
Like
Never pay no
brand
money.
new condition. It's just gonna get scratched up now.
Yeah, and that's the thing you see, like, because you see like the same, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Same model
And everything, and even if you go on Horner's site, you know, and these things, it's not something they really.
It's not available no more. No, it's out for years now. Probably 10, 20 years, 30 years and stuff.
Oh, Martin, welcome to Rockers International, yeah? 135 Orange Street, home of Augustus Pablo's music.
Back in the day, right, Orange Street was Music Street. So you had you had Randy's, you had Bob Marley Record Shop, you had Studio One, you had Prince Buster, you have Techniques, Winston Riley, you know, you have Lego Studio right there, so, you know, you have Pablo, you know, you have Rockers Record Shop right there, so.
We start out from about 1976, 77. From way back when coming on. Place where you know is that reggae's all ground, one off. So you know that everybody passed through here. So like Jacob Miller, Augustus Pablo himself, Dennis Brown, Leroy Sibbles, Delroy Williams, everybody there for that thing, but the great Hugh Mundell. For now, rockers still sell vinyl. As well, the artists are sell from them long time there still. And it's the only available record shop. But still, we can sure about to come and get vinyl at least. Only record shop are there about now will look the same way now as it was back then. You get that? Remember my name? Michi. Anything else you want to ask, link me, I'm going to tell you. I there meet people from Japan, Italy, France, Germany, Denmark, Ireland, Norway, US, England, Scotland, Ireland, Sweden, Brazil, Argentina, Puerto Rico, Colombia. People from all over the world, even Iran, Bahrain. Oh, it's static. It come like, you know, the Muslim go Mecca? Yeah, something similar. It's like, it's a holy ground. Somewhere you come once in a lifetime where you have a cherish. Same so people kiss the counter, kiss the ground. It's just like, you know, that call it something spiritual. It's like a dream for God somewhere. I put it that way. Probably all Jamaicans that feel that they get a visa and they go embassy here. But if I didn't know Augustus Pablo, if I tell you something I know him, I probably would have lied. If I tell you something I don't know him, I probably would have lied. Because I used to come up here from was a smaller jobs. Come buy a record. Because I used to work at Techniques them times, so probably I come, probably I him all sell way. But you don't know, man, the young and never to over certain things. So I don't know. But probably I know him as well as myself. Probably I don't know him. I used to work at Techniques Records. So God, who is Augustus Pablo, brother, Addis uncle, used to come by and buy records for the shop, like Techniques Production, because we used to sell a whole heap of things wholesale. So during that time, me and him developed a friendship over the years. And a mutual respect for each other. So after I leave Techniques and around this, then I just leave and come up here, come work amongst him. So time the Addis was a little, Addis is more smaller them time then. So basically we get to know Addis and watch Addis grow from a little youth to a big man, and we develop a strong friendship amongst each other. So it's like a brother relationship like then. I guess I give a fight don't know. Say me the younger, I used to sell all of a dancehall tune. Them sell. I never really branch off into the road segment until me come a rockers, come learn that side of the music there. So right now me have customer come and me go like this and put up all like a tune like all this now. I stand back with Delroy Williams. Or One in the Spirit with Sister Africa.
Run it there.
So I sure forget some sale. And people tell you say beautiful and nice music and all these things. Them tune you know. Them tune are not really playing a dance at Jamaica, but them playing a dance overseas. So you know, you're one of my favorite, yeah? Great frozen zombie, no?
The influence that dub is always there because people just kind of love the aspect of dub where you can come creative with just saying, say you have 4 instruments like the drum, the bass, you know, guitar and a keyboard, or a guitar and a vocal, depending upon what you're working with them. From that you can create a song, like a song already there, but you can create 10 more songs just from those 4 elements, yeah. And if you add things, or if you want to add overdubs or whatever you want to do, but so that aspect of it was always influencing just the way we play, the type of cards that I play. Like enough people that play, you don't know different type of things, but we'd always have a reggae skank type of thing. So we'd always have that feel like that's all like we'd always vibrate to.
I used to sit on my balcony and listen to them playing dub music in the gully, and that was the first music that I ever wanted to do. The first music, you know, and my father always used to be blazing especially on a Sunday, blazing that kind of music, and so it's music that does stick with you and ingrain in me, you know, and so to even meet his son and to be able to work with that legacy is a true sincere pleasure, you know, to be able to do that. And it's history. We're making history all over again. They did it in their time. Addis Pablo and everybody that him did surround himself with musically is doing the same thing that we are doing now.
So the link was through my father same way, cause like
come back around again.
Yeah, with the music, I mean, never really take the music seriously or playing drum. We just play drum for fun and whatever.
Yeah.
And my father always a call me, I tell me say studio and see him Augustus Pablo and his father. And them man they put me in a studio first and tell me to play drum.
But I always encourage you, so from an early age, before him pass of course, we did have I think like as I said, want to play music, but without have like a confidence with it. They kind of give you that encouragement from an early age. So probably at the age of 15, 16, would have a keyboard for myself and just record things like on the computer and them type of things, the rhythms, and eventually the melodica was there because I don't know that the instruments, as I say. So I take up his melodica and start playing and just practicing different things, recording them, hearing it sound, feeling it out.
After now, my father link up and say, you know, I want to come play some drums with Addis and thing, and we rehearse with Majesty, Chinak Smith and thing, we organize the program.
So we did a tribute for him. Can I say, was it 2007 or so? And then that's the first time like I played on stage type of thing. So from there, that's where the real side of the thing developed, you know, like live and playing with musicians and all that. So it was always at that point, and of course, Chino was a part of it, Kajo, and you know, the elders will always carry through, and you know, the yard fund and everybody that was the ones who kind of really helped set the pattern for the live and the real, you know, the real thing.
I remember when I was a little youth, I used to read some little Archie comic, you know, and then them had a series of the Archie comic where they make some little miniature Archie. And you know, some little miniature characters of the big Archie and when I see the youths them nowadays that come from the reggae lineage, you know, like Addis Pablo or even the Marleys, them even touch them and thing, and when I look on them youths, they, you know, Pablo coming like that to me. It's just some little version of, you know, them parents, you know.
Regal kind of sound about it where him go for sometimes that's some covers in the sense of like a classic reggae song or classic reggae type of feel, but him add feel his input or his sound with him with a duffer. In terms of like if you want a bridge or you want to have a different type of feel in some parts. So like him take the foundation works and still adding him input in terms of that. So not really go too far from the roots, and it's like you're still working with rhythms that are from the yard, because when you even play them for other people, like Isachar from Roots FM did hear them and think it was like somebody from Jamaica. So then pretty much in terms of the listenage, even from people who know the music, is like them the right one key with anything that was live out of Jamaica. So like in terms of the quality, them ready and they have the same natural vibe. So not go too commercial and just still them have an appeal that can even play up on the radio or just go to any direction type of thing. Well-rounded type of music.
Working with artists is a breeze, that's simple to look exactly a conscious youth. So the conversations that we're able to have and the dreams that we have for us as youths in reggae and where we want to go in the future, it's a nice vibe to be able to sit down, to stand up, to lean up on something with artists and just hold our vibes, and is just ready to the music anytime, whenever, and just ready for the movement and for the forward movement, of we as a generation.
Long live Augustus Pablo, and more life, him son, Addis Pablo.
Augustus, we love you. And for right now, through your music you live on, and through your son, everything is here. God bless. Badada.
I don't know if it's by design or what, but I personally feel Pablo leaves certain life lessons with I that feel like I could play the part of a bridge, bridge the gap. Them with it. So yeah, I remember one time I would keep the first tribute to Pablo, right? After Pablo passed, the first year, we keep a tribute to him in half a tree place called country something like that. But it was a nice venue. We had a lot of artists that come and show them love and them support for Pablo. Whole heap of artists, Dean Fraser, Sugar Minot. There's a whole host of artists. And that night, Sugar Minot made a speech before his performance, and him said that he was with Pablo and a couple other artists in Japan for Japan Splash, many years ago. And he said that from him come back from Japan Splash, him don't tell nobody this story because him knows it's such a hard story to believe, that he don't want nobody to either doubt him or laugh after him. So don't tell nobody, but so happened that some of the musicians that were on that tour was at that tribute to Pablo that same night, so and decided to tell us the story. It's a quite amazing story. And tell us they were all in Japan Splash, and the artists them gather up, group up together in one corner, and them want to burn them little herbs, them little Haitians before the show. So coming like the day was a cloudy day, so it looked like rain that got set up, so all the promoter kind of look worried up and down and thing, and Pablo called the promoter and say, hey, we need herb for the chalice, because I think the promoter was supposed to take care of that time. Promoter, brushed them off and said, yeah, soon get herb, man, soon get herb, and gone about him business. And after a few minutes, Pablo them call him back again and say, listen, man, we need herb for the chalice, And the man say, soon come, and I brush him off same way again. until all the artists them get fed up, man, and start complaining. And Pablo call up, man, and say, hey, let me tell you this. No herb, no show, you know. And when him say Pablo serious, you know, cause that time all rain start falling, you know, rain a tear, you know. And him finally go source some herb and bring for the musician them. And Sugar Man had said when Pablo blessed the chalice and light the chalice, the first dry him take, him said the rain stop fall, the clouds them open up, the sun burst out and dry up the place like there was no rain at all, you know. So yeah, I thought that was a pretty mystic story, you know. I'll give thanks to Sugar Man and rest in power, brother. I'll give I and them history too, you know. Yeah, so I always love to link up with the ancient them and the foundation them, you know, so that this transfer of history and knowledge can forward up, you know, just like ancient African style is like what you call it, we call that kind of teaching when you pass it down, or oral teaching. Oral teaching, yeah. It's good for I and I as youths link up with the elders to get that oral teaching in mind. And sometimes we might not see the importance of it now, but we will in the future. A lot of things with Pablo was a show. We never understand the importance of it then, you know. We were just excited for just doing the music thing and among certain musicians, and I take certain, you know, lessons, you know. It's like seeds that a farmer sow. Sometimes the seeds don't burst right away. After a while, the seeds then burst. It's a war. Yeah, man. See.